Day 44 from Exodus chapter 6 verse 3, which says, I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as God Almighty, or El Shaddai, but by my name the Lord, Yahweh, I did not make myself known to them. In this verse, God tells Moses something surprising. Even though the patriarchs knew his name, they didn't truly know him as the Lord. Why? Because they hadn't seen him move in the way that he was about to move. They had his promises, but Moses and Israel were about to see his power and presence in the midst of their pain. God was about to reveal himself not just as God Almighty, the distant promise maker, but as Yahweh, the I Am, the personal, the present, the faithful deliverer. And here's the truth. You and I often come to know God best not in comfort, but in crisis. You'll know God as a healer when you're hurting. You'll know him as a deliverer when you're trapped. You'll know him as a comforter when your heart is shattered. You will know him as a provider when the bank account is empty and the cupboards are bare. You don't get experiential knowledge of God from a textbook or a theology class alone. Academic theology is valuable, but it does not replace the classroom of real life. Celestial knowledge must become experiential knowledge, not just knowing the name of the Lord, but knowing the faithfulness behind the name. So, 3 practical applications. Number 1, reflect. What season are you in right now? What aspect of God's nature might he be revealing to you through this situation? Number 2, write it down. Keep a journal of how you experience God through challenges. It'll become your personal record of his faithfulness. And lastly, number 3, pray intentionally. Instead of only asking God to get you out of hard places, ask him, Lord, what are you showing me about yourself in this? Ultimately, all the names and revelations of God point to Jesus, the full and final revelation of who God is. Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father, John 14 verse 9. Christ is the Yahweh made flesh, the deliverer not just from Egypt, but from sin, death, and eternal separation. At the cross, he didn't just reveal God's name, he revealed God's heart. When we look at Jesus, we don't just see a healer, a comforter, or a redeemer. We see the hero of every hard place, the God who steps into suffering with us and brings us out changed. Remember this, you may know his name, but in the fire, you're going to get to know his nature.